Hello, welcome to oniro-with-zyga. I will show you how to build a complete operating system image from source. As you may suspect, building something like this is not a lightweight task. You will need a lot of free space and memory. I don't have precise figures, but a ballpark of 200 gigabytes of disk space and 16 gigabytes of memory should be a safe estimate. The build process automatically obtains the needed source code. If you have a metered connection, you can expect to download between 10 and 20 gigabytes. Let's go to our workspace. If you don't have a workspace yet, check out the previous video. Oniro comes with tailored build configuration files that are called flavors. When you first initialize the build directory, you must pick the flavor you want to use. We will build a Linux system image, so we will point to the Linux flavor. When trying this at home, make sure to type the command very carefully. The dot after the word Linux needs to be separated with spaces on both sides. Running this command has altered my shell process. It is now configured for this build directory and has additional commands available, like bitbake. You will need to run this command again if you open a new terminal and want to use the build system there. Before starting the build, let's modify the configuration file. We will perform three changes. First, we will set the directory where bitbake keeps the downloaded source code. Second, we will set the directory where bitbake keeps the build cache. And third, we'll ask bitbake not to keep intermediate build results on disk. Open the conf/local.conf file in your favorite editor. Find the section that talks about DLDir and add the following text. This will allow you to reuse the source code across different build trees. It is also helpful in case you want to remove your workspace and start over. Keeping this directory around is safe and may save you hours in download times. Next, find the section that talks about sstate-dir. It should be just below. And add the following text. This directory contains internal cache of the build system. The cache makes iteration a lot faster, as things will not be rebuilt over and over. Like downloads, it can be shared across build trees. The last modification can be done at the end of the file. Add the following text. This tells bitbake to remove the intermediate files when they are no longer needed. Save the file and exit your editor. We're now ready to build. Inside the same terminal you've used before, use the bitbake command with the name of the recipe you want to build. Oniro comes with the oniro-image-base recipe, which contains everything necessary for a small Linux system. Let's run it and see what happens. First, bitbake parses all the build recipes. During the first build, this will take a while. Great. Next, bitbake computes the steps needed to build the image. All right, here. As you can see, whenever possible, bitbake takes advantage of earlier builds. The cache in my system had over 90% reuse match. Now, make sure your computer does not go to sleep and take a very long break. The first build can easily take several hours to complete. You now have your first build underway. Join me in the next video where I will show you how to run the system you've built inside a virtual machine. Thank you for listening.